Hello everyone, my name is Mai Jung and I'm from Group 9 of Problem Solving Skill. So our group has 9 members including Phương Thảo, Mộng Cầm, Đoan Thi, Quốc Việt, Minh Thông, Huyền Trân, Minh Thi, Thành Tấn và Thu Vân. So from the activities in class with Mr. Tony, we have a list many every problems and complex problem. Among them, how to improve English skills is a popular question, and a lot of students face to many issues when learning English. And we will discuss six part is the writing, reading, listening, speaking, pronunciation, and mindset. We will discuss and cover the problem and solution based on two questions. Two big questions. Is it why are you not good at it? We can call it the problem and how to improve it. We can call it the solution. So let's start. I would like to invite Minh Thông, Minh Thi, and Quốc Việt respectively to present to you. So Minh Thông, please.
I would like to talk about writing and reading skill. The first reason is many people spend too much time on outlines and graph. Secondly, common mistake is they don't use correct grammar or high score structure. And the last one is lack of ways of explanation and coherence. The solutions to improve writing skill is read as much as you can. Reading is closely related to writing, so this is the number one tip. It also improves vocabulary, grammar, sentence structures. Next is writing an outline in a short, concise way. That means the way you organize things in your mind. The third is try to get someone to read what you have written. They can give your feedback and you realize your mistake. And the last one solution is reading more, writing simple and high score structure. That helps to learn the way they write. You can take note of something you want to say. And about the reading skill, the problem is lack of vocabulary. This is the first and the most important reason. If you know most of the words in a sentence or paragraph, you can even quickly guess the meaning of unfamiliar words. The second problem is lack of ability and to concentrate. Many people know a lot of vocabulary, but they don't have a habit to read it every day. The next one is lack of strategies and techniques. Not understanding the nature of each type of questions in the test and have ineffective test talking strategies for each type. The solution to improve reading skill is learning and improving vocabulary. Find a good dictionary. This is important if you want to increase your vocabulary. Make sure you understanding the type of test you have. Ask yourself, what type of work am I reading? Is it information page like a small paper or textbook? Decide on the purpose of your reading. The reason why your reading has an effect on how you read. Scan your reading before you begin. Wherever the purpose of your reading is, taking a few minutes to look the page over is very helpful. I would like to invite Minh Thi to continue the presentation.
Okay, so in my turn, I'm gonna talk about the listening and speaking skills. The problem of listening is that people are listening to the audio passively. It means that people waste their time on information that is not important, or they are being distracted. Sometimes when listening, people are influenced by the other things around instead of focusing on the speaker. Or sometimes they're making spelling and grammatical mistakes. The way they pronounce the words are wrong, so they cannot hear them correctly and their vocabularies are not enough. So the solution for those problems is that you have to work on your vocabulary, read more and more, take notes of the new words that you have hear or read, and you have to practice listening in the right way. You should focus on the keyword instead of listening to everything. And beware of distractor. Try to focus to the speaker, watching and listening carefully to the way other people spell the word. And about the listening, the speaking skill, the problem of that is lack of confidence in speaking English and silent in speaking the English language. People are unwilling in front of their teacher and their friends. By shyness, they are unable to speak what they are thinking and what they want to speak. And fear of making mistake when speaking English. People are afraid of making mistake in speaking English that their mate will laugh at them or look silly in front of people or even criticize them in the classroom. So the solution for the problem is that you should record your voice. It's actually an extremely beneficial way to improve your speaking. Hearing yourself and you can realize what mistake that you make. Put yourself in an all English speaking environment where you can learn passively. You can use that to speak with native speaker since the COVID-19 pandemic. Or you should imitate native speaker. What you're doing is imitating an English speaker and correcting yourself so that you are accurate. Listen as much as possible. When listening to people, when having a conversation, you can steal phrases that they use to speak. For example, how to connect sound, final consonant, or intonation in speech. Listening to the sound of English will help you better make the sound of English. So that's all about my part. Wookvik will introduce to you the other skill.
I would like to introduce to you the problems and solutions of pronunciation in mindset. The problem that many people encounter in pronunciation is that they usually have little practice of listening and speaking. They are afraid of speaking, afraid of saying the wrong thing. Mispronunciation makes the interlocutor unable to understand what you are saying, which is also a cause of shyness. Another problem is people often put the stress on their saying incorrectly, which can be solved by some solution I'm mentioning next. I would recommend you watching or listening to the music in English so that you can learn how the English speakers link the words together like consonant and vowel sound, or how they put the accent, so you can adjust the tone that it sounds most comfortable and natural to other people. You can also speak and record to listen to your own voice, to correct mistakes, or practice speaking in front of a mirror. It will make you feel like you're talking to a companion. Lastly, you can practice English sounds according to the IPA, or International Phonetic Alphabet. IPA is a special alphabet which each letter is described as a certain sound. This alphabet is very useful to those who just started to learn about pronunciation. And finally, I would like to talk about the mindset. Many people lack of determination in action, which is two of our largest roadblocks. Instead of allowing the plan to dictate the review schedule, be more proactive in motivating ourselves by establishing a plan to review uncertain goal. Many people consider English as just a condition for their graduation, so they study only to deal with the examinations. Having no enthusiasm makes it difficult to learn English well. The final problem is the overuse of the internet. When students or in general have new words or the words they don't know, they should start to rely on translating tools, especially Google Translate. This makes them acquiring passively the knowledge. To remedy, I suggest consider English as a long process. It could take more time than you expected. However, it would raise your interest in English by making your English as your friend on your daily activities. You can also manage your time to study effectively. To be able to review efficiently, you should set out specific study hours in a day, setting long-term and short-term goals so you can always stay motivated. Now let's come to the conclusion. I would like to invite Jung.
Okay, so thank you for your presentation, and here's what my team said. If the presentation is too slow, please understand we have tried our best. Yeah, to improve English skill is the process, but nothing is impossible. We should go from the smallest step to get you to the speed of the review and gradually increase. When you want to give up, remember that why you started. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. If you want to more material and video to practice more, you can go to the YouTube and find Mr. Khang channel dẫn luận EdTech và giáo dục với thầy Leslie. For all those who have lost their road in English or want to improve their English skill, help you push yourself because no one else is going to do it for you. Thank you for your listening and bye.